Namaste and greetings. My name is Carmen Santosha from healingtheplanetfromwithin.com. Now, I am super excited to do this video with you today because I know you're watching this video if you are feeling stuck with your healing journey. So you have a disease or illness, or you're feeling stuck in life or relationships or stuck with money. You're watching this video because you've tried everything. You've had an emotion code session, you've had a body code session, or perhaps you're an emotion code and body code practitioner and you've noticed that your clients are not shifting and changing. So this is the key video that you need to watch and share everywhere so that people understand how to deepen their healing and deepen their energy healing with clients. This is it. Okay, I'm a certified emotion code practitioner, but I also have 5 university degrees in counseling and psychology with a master's of education. I'm also a Reiki Master for over 20 years, so I've been working with energy for a long time, even in Qigong and energy movements. I've had the most amazing experiences on sacred land where energy just flew into my body and I was completely vibrating at different levels, which is something I talk about in my book that I'm going to be publishing in a couple of months called The Mysteries of a Modern Mystic. And the first half of the book is about my spiritual journey to awakening. The second half of the book supports you on your journey to awakening. So super exciting. So today I'm talking about how you can deepen your healing for yourself or for your clients. So when we as emotion code practitioners, I've seen so many people come on to the Facebook group, an emotion code or body code, and they're really still struggling. They have had so many sessions in emotion code and body code, but they're still stuck in the issues that they want to heal. Now, why is this? By the end of this video, I want you to understand how to make that shift. This is really, really important, okay? So there's a couple key things I'm going to give you that I'm going to share with you throughout this video. So I want you to watch the whole video to make sure you've got it all. We're going to be talking about your personal template for living and how it affects your ability to heal, and how you can change that and change your energy vibrations to support your own healing. And of course, you can give these tips to your clients so that they can increase their healing abilities. But most importantly, I want you to share this video to everyone. Share it on your Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it on Instagram, share it everywhere so that everyone can understand this process, this concept, okay? Because if you're feeling stuck, this is my skill with my clients. I go very deep into shamanism, deep into shadow work, into the origins of the issue, and I help clients shift. But I have found that there are some clients who don't shift straight away. So I have to deepen their energy healing, deepen the process with them. So this is how it's done. Okay, let me show you this. This is your personal template for living. Okay, yeah, I know some of the words are a bit strange right now. Why are the words strange? I knew that when I was doing the video that I had to write in like, you know, in a mirror version. So all the letters are, well, hopefully written in mirror version, but money turned out to be a bit strange. So please forgive this mistake. So yenam is money. So just, you know, you can read money backwards kind of thing. Okay, so this is you. This is your personal template for a living. What is this? Yeah, you have one. Everyone has one. Your grandmother has one. Your daughter has one. Your neighbor has one. Everyone has a personal template for a living. Well, where do you get these from? Well, as a child, you were observing your parents' thought patterns. So your mom's driving down the road in rush hour traffic and she's going, oh my God, it is traffic. And she's starting to swear at people and she's getting really angry and everything. So then as a child, as an adult, you're driving down the road, you find yourself caught in rush hour traffic. You're going to have the same patterns come up and you're going to feel really frustrated and agitated because of these cars around you and these people, right? Because it's a role model. It's in your personal template. In your personal template are core beliefs, thought patterns, emotional patterns. And this includes shared emotions, absorbed emotions, trapped emotions. In this personal template are intentions, your intentions for what you want to do or what you believe you should have as intentions, your attitudes, and your behaviors, like automatic behaviors. So you're stuck in this personal template. This is one of the key, number one key that I've got to tell you today. This personal template is going to keep you stuck so you can't heal properly. You can't heal other people properly, and you can't even change your life. So no matter how many emotion code sessions you have or body code sessions you have, you still have a personal template. Whoo! Mind-blowing. Okay, unless, this is the good part, unless you become consciously aware that your personal template exists and you work to change it. So if you've had an emotion code session around weight loss, for instance, but you still can't lose your weight. Okay, so here you can see I've got food, right? So you have a bunch of thought patterns around food that your mom gave you. And let's say your mom had weight issues, okay? So you watched your mom eat particular foods the way she ate, whether she gobbled her food or ate consciously, what type of food she ate, how much exercise she got. All that is in your personal template. And let's say you really admired your mom over your dad. You're going to really take on everything from her. So there's so many eclectic layers, and this personal template is layered. In my last video on affirmations, I was saying how it's actually layered like a lasagna, right? This is like, it's layered. It's not just one. It's boo, 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 boo. Okay, so also your issues with food relates to your issues with money. Yenam. And your issues with food relates to how to be a parent. So for instance, your mom was not a very good mom, right? Okay, so she had a lot of anxiety issues. She was caught in narcissistic patterns from her family line, and she did not give you enough love. She didn't play with you. She didn't know how to make you feel safe and secure. So you as a parent are struggling, right? And that's why parents, some really good parents, they'll go out and get parenting books. They'll do parenting workshops. They'll learn how to be a parent. They'll learn how to put their child to sleep properly. They'll learn how to deepen their love. Some parents need to know how to learn how to play with their children. I've seen this in counseling and psychology, right? This is the therapies. That's, people are being taught how to be a good parent. So if you don't know how to be a good parent, it's not your fault, of course. It's in your personal template, and you react automatically from your personal template until you wake up and you go, ooh, I gotta change something about how I'm being a parent, or about how I'm eating food, or about my relationship with money. Right? Okay, so how do you do that? Well, you know that in the personal template has this energy vibration. So I'm going to teach you how to change this energy vibration so you can heal your body. Now, each one of these lines I've drawn as thoughts. Yes, there's core beliefs in there, attitudes, intentions, there's emotion patterns, behavior patterns in the personal template. But this one, these lines are about thoughts. Okay, so these are thought patterns. Now, each thought pattern has an energy vibration that resonates, this energy, constantly. Yeah? Okay. So it's like this. Maybe it's a pulsing, Maybe it's just this overall vibe that keeps going out into the world, broadcasting a message to the world that, okay, I don't love myself, therefore I'm going to eat lots of food. And I was like, whoa. And yeah, you can change some of these in body code. But I can tell you right now, if you go and have 1,000 emotion code, body code, energy healing sessions, shamanic, Reiki, whatever, and you're still carrying those thought patterns, this is the key, in everyday life, and they're under the surface. You can't see them. They're under the surface, and they keep playing over and over again. So what can you do about these thought patterns? Now, so many people, in the Western world, practicing positive thinking has been watered down big time. Every single one of your thoughts is creating an energy vibration that attracts, magnetizes that experience to you in your reality. If you're stuck, you need to go into your thoughts. Very, very important. And please don't take this as just positive thinking, because it's way deeper than that. It's a shamanic practice. It's the practice of the gurus and the yogis. This is a very, very deep practice. And of course, your ego mind can say, I'm not even going to go into this. I'm not going to do a thought journal. I'm not going to do a brain dump because I don't need to. I'm already spiritual. I already do my energy practices. I already do healing for people. I'm not going to look at my thoughts. I'm perfect already. Ha ha. I see some people actually do that, and they cry out for help in a Facebook group. I need this, I need this, I need. And then people give them advice, and then they go, oh, I've already tried that. Oh, no, that's not going to work for me. No, 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 no. And they won't shift because they're in their ego. Their thought patterns are so stuck. Why? Why are your thought patterns stuck? Why are you not looking at your personal template? Oops. Fear. Fear. Okay, now why? Why is fear stopping you? There's been so many generations where issues were not talked about. They were shunned, they were shameful, you had to feel guilty, you were less than a human being. You may have had experiences in lifetimes in the caste system, or where you were a slave, or where you were lording over slaves, and you have this fear in order to survive. It's a survival mechanism, and it's underlying all of your personal template. It's threaded throughout, because that's what this society, this current world that we're living in is fear-based. But the good thing is that energy is shifting right now, and that's why you are watching this video, because you are stepping up into this conscious awareness and you are ready for full power. So now that you know you're carrying a personal template, you can observe the fear, and anytime you get stuck about anything, you'll feel yourself freeze up, right? You feel it. If you observe it, you feel yourself free up. Your ego's taken over. I can't shift the food. I can't heal my physical body. I can't shift issues around money. I can't be a good mom. I'm struggling with my kid. I can't, feel love. I can't, okay. It's all about fear. Straight away, you'll feel yourself seize up if you're consciously aware and start to pay attention. Now, every single one of my clients, I recommend that they start being more consciously aware of their thought patterns. Do this with a thought journal. Now, a thought journal, so many people do the thought journals incorrectly. It's like a diary of your everyday life. Like, this morning I had breakfast at 8 a.m. and then I did a video, and then I was trying to get some clients, and like a step-by-step diary of your day. It's not a thought journal. No, 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 no. A thought journal is where you write down the thoughts that are in your mind. That's why sometimes I call it a brain dump. And in fact, I've got 2 different videos on this to help people understand it. Yet still people don't do the thought journal. They actually don't get into it. And I was like, they're stuck in life, but they're not getting into their thoughts. So, I mean, what can I do? I give you the material to learn and grow because you paid me money to show you how to step up into this power and change your energy vibrations, but you're still not going to do the activities in the program because thought journals are stuck in your core beliefs as being useless. Okay, well that right there, right? A bit of ego coming through. I can guarantee it. Okay, so you write down your thoughts. You've got, thoughts in your mind, and you take your pen and you just sit quietly by yourself, no distractions, and you watch your thoughts. That takes a bit of practice to turn your awareness, your perspective, your thought patterns, your consciousness towards your thoughts, towards your inner world, because we're so used to projecting our consciousness into the outer world, right? We've got to feed our body, we've got to bring our kids to school, we've got to go to work, This practice is bringing it inside the world. So you're actually, okay, what's going on in my thoughts right now? You've got your piece of paper, you've got your notebook here, and you start going, okay, what's going on in my thoughts? Okay, this is silly. And then you write down, this is silly. That's a thought pattern. Okay, and then you think, what comes up next? Oh, well, that's funny that I wrote down this, that was silly, and you write that next. And 10 minutes of observing your thoughts, 5 minutes at the beginning, if that's all you can fit in, or can, because it's almost like learning a new tool, learning how to ride a bike, learning how to pay attention to your thought patterns. And then after you've done that for about 7 days, 14 days, 21 days, you are consciously aware enough that you don't need a thought journal anymore. So when you have a negative thought that comes into your mind, it's one of those thoughts from the personal template, and they just pop up automatically. These thought patterns in your personal template do not make who you are. You are a multi-dimensional higher being experiencing a physical reality. You are. And the personal template is not your truth. In fact, thoughts do not create your reality unless you engage with them as truth. You've got a thought coming through. Ooh, negative Nelly thought, negative Nelly. You look at it. Oh, you can see, okay, if you're not looking at it, because it's in your personal template, automatically it feels like truth for you, and it just hits you. Poof, okay, I can't do this. And you've got this thought pattern going, I can't do this. Oh. I think I just swiped my governing meridian when I said that, so I'm going to have to redo that again. I can't do this. And then you get disheartened, and you get anxious, you get depressed, and then you get paranoid and panic. I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this. All the layers of your personal template are being triggered. Wow. You're doing a thought journal, and if you write it down, you would know that's just a pattern of your mind. It's not your truth. Doesn't belong to you. You are expansive. You can do anything in life, no matter how many times I tell you this in sessions or on videos or in my book. If you don't watch your own thoughts and change them yourself, like, this is the trick. People think they can go and do an energy healing and have an emotion code session. Suddenly they're healed. You got these negative thoughts going on that project this negative energy constantly out into the world, and you think you're going to be healed. Okay, you have to do some inner work. You have to do some inner work. You're welcome to book a session with me, because I can go more deeply into shadow work with you and show you these negative thoughts in your personal template. Oh, I have a personal template exercise that I do with clients on Zoom around the world, where I ask you a bunch of questions. You actually get to visually see your personal template, and you see the patterns there. That is super exciting, and in-depth session. It's about 2 hours long, and we go really, really deep into it. So that I have not got listed on my website. So if you're watching my video right now, share the video and say to people, go and have a personal template session with Carmen Santosha, because she really knows her stuff. You need to do that right now, I think. Now watch the rest of the video first. So Okay, so we're looking at your personal template. It doesn't belong to you. It's just a bunch of patterns you picked up from your childhood. You're looking at your thoughts by just simply writing down the thoughts that you observe in your mind. It's like you're watching a movie of your thoughts, and you become more consciously aware of them. So in everyday moment, the negative Nelly, oh, okay, well, it doesn't belong to me anymore. And off it goes. Okay, I can't do this, doesn't sit in your mind anymore. You don't come off those vibrations. You're not stuck. And the fun thing is, okay, as you're doing this, you're watching the thoughts and you're transforming them. If you have a thought that comes through that affects your physical health and well-being, and you believe it to be true because it's in your personal template, you've always believed it to be true, it's going to create a disease in your body. It can. They can. Pancreas, gallbladder, heart problems, cancer, all these come from the energy vibrations of a thought pattern that you're emanating out. It comes from an energy vibration. Oh, this is new information for you. Okay, the world is made of energy. The whole world is made of energy. Your thoughts are made of energy. Your emotions are made of energy. You know, everything you put out into the world is energy. Of course, a negative thought pattern repeated over and over again is going to create problems for you, right? That's why emotion code really works, because you're actually removing some of these negative emotions that you've had stuck from generations or even in this. But if the thought patterns are still making those emotions, well, it doesn't make any sense. You keep being stuck. And that's why I'm making this video. I would like you right now to step up and heal yourself. You don't need to pay for another energy healing session. Unless you're hiring me, then of course you do. But you need to do your thought journal and do a deep dive. Now, if you're watching this video and you're getting super excited about, oh my goodness, I can learn how to do this, I'd like you to come into my Mysteries of a Modern Mystic program. I work one-on-one with you. We do 10 sessions together. But most importantly is you got access to all the course material for a lifetime, and you're going to do a deep dive into these areas. You know, you're going to take these 3 months. You can extend it to 6 months if you'd like to, but you're actually going to be doing a deep dive into all my techniques. Yeah, or just, you know, push play on the video again, watch it, get some ideas, and put it into place in your everyday life. That's how I started, and that's how I'm changing my life. I just get active with it, you know, and it's like, yeah. Okay, guys, well, there's one other thing. Okay, there's one other thing. Now, and I just realized that I almost forgot to mention that. You've got your personal template, and the reason why you're not changing it is because you step into fear. What's the one thing you need to do in order to work that? I step into your heart center. What does that do? Well, meditating with your heart center while you're writing down your thoughts. Heart center is quite easy to find, right? It's like the heart center. Okay, it's the Anahat chakra. And while anything that you do in life, you should be doing from your heart center. Consciously choosing the vibration of love and going more deeply into that, exploring the different areas, because of course, you know, most of us, personal template, didn't have a lot of love, because around the world right now, the world is based in fear. That's the energy vibration of this world, but that's changing, which is super exciting. And everyone's stepping into this, but you can do this more and more, stepping into this heart center. So how do you do this? Okay, well, you might not know the depth of love. I found I've been gifted with many experiences over my life, and some of them are actually feeling the depth of peace, depth of love, which I write about in my book, Mysteries of a Modern Mystic, these experiences I've had. And I've never felt the depth of those higher vibrations to that level myself without the assistance of the higher source energy. They come from different sources, but it's all based in the God energy. difficult to describe, okay? But if you had not had these God-given experiences, then you don't know the depth of love. So if you're still struggling to go into your heart center and the depths of love, like love in our Western world is so conditional, well, around the world, oh my God, around the world, around the world, we tend to box love into this little box. It's like tons of conditions. I can only love people in my family. I can only love my partner, my children. I can love my parents and, you know, my siblings if they're nice to me, but only if they're nice to me. I can't love my boss because that's too weird. All these types of things, these rules and regulations around love. And it's funny, but love doesn't need a box. Love is God. So when you activate that feeling of love or that God source energy in your life, you don't need the box. When people come on board with me in a program, I'll say, I love you. I love you. And they just like, wow, I don't understand it. They get used to it. And some of them actually say it back from time to time. What am I doing? I'm activating that feeling of love. Like what is it really? How can we deepen your feeling of love? Because with love, you have empathy and understanding towards others. You have empathy and understanding towards yourself and your own struggles and problems. It opens up your mind to new possibilities and finding a solution to every problem. Love increases your connection with other people quite naturally, and love does not mean you have sex. It just simply means you can feel the God source energy between the two of you. That's what love is. We're all one being, right? We're separated in these physical bodies, but when we expand our understanding of that, we realize that we are expansive and we are one in this God love energy. So when you're feeling that love towards everyone, your mind opens up. You deepens relationships, it deepens communications. It also increases your ability to have adventures and feel joy and fascination in everyday life. Okay, but there's scientific evidence of this, and I was just debating whether or not I want to mention this in this video, but I will. A few years ago, I read this book by Barbara Fredrickson called Positivity, and she says there's been at the time of writing, over 300 scientific studies on the benefits of activating positivity, and she's done a deep dive into all the scientific research and lists the benefits that have done the outcome. She's pulled it all together into one book, hugely inspiring. And so I believe in the power of activating positivity, and because I took it on board in my everyday life and experienced it, and it's like amazing. So one form of positivity, you're raising your level of your positivity ratio in life. The higher your positivity ratio, the more success you have in life overall. Okay, that's it, guys. I hope you got a lot of good value. Go on, wander over to my website, healingtheplanetfromwithin.com. Go and explore my traveling blog around the world, my spiritual journey, buy a book, dive into a session with me, find my Facebook page, Healing the Planet from Within, and find me. You know, there's tons of ways to do that. So I look forward to connecting with you in sessions or in programs. And one day, hopefully, I'll be traveling around the world and seeing you all in person. Namaste.